Dean, you are currently the solo leader at 5 under.
Thanks,
Extremely tough conditions out there today.
Yeah.
I think we counted only 9 players were par or better. So tell us about your round and how you managed to shoot 5 under.
To be honest, I don't know myself. Valderrama is someplace. I mean, even in the best of conditions, it's tough. And yeah, it was probably one of the best putting rounds I've ever had as a professional. Every time I stood over a putt, just felt like I could make it. And you don't get days like that too often, or certainly I don't. So yeah, I relished in it, and I managed to hit a lot of good shots as well. So it was a special day, and to be playing with Brandon and Charles and to enjoy that with them was super cool.
So what made the course so challenging today? Can you give us some insight?
Yeah, look, the wind obviously played its part. It was gusting up to 30 plus kilometers an hour, I think, today, and it kind of moved enough for it to be tough, and then that dried the greens out. 3 holes in, the greens were rock hard. It was like playing in the US Open. It was tough and fast, and yeah, like I said, I don't know how I shot 5 under, to be honest with you.
So what do you have to do tomorrow? Do you have a strategy, or is it just kind of hoping that you're on fire again?
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm on fire, but I mean, we had a strategy before today that obviously went out the window with a totally different wind direction and with it blowing so hard. Yeah, but we got a strategy, so hopefully that works out for us. We'll see how that goes.
Love it. Here you go, Mike.
Just going back to your putting, Dean, you talked about the greens really dry. So was there one thing you were seeing? Was there one comfort level that you had out there? Why were you successful?
I generally putt better on faster greens, or I've always felt that way. So the quicker they get, I feel like I've got less moving parts in my putting strokes. So I just need to kind of get it online, and I'm good enough at visualizing what a line should be, and if it goes in, then that's great. So my speed control is a little bit better on quicker greens.
And just talk about the team too. Obviously, you guys are still searching for that first win of the season as a team. How much have you guys talked about it lately?
Look, we talk about it enough. We're desperate to win one. Obviously, we've had enough chances. We've put ourselves in positions like today enough throughout the season. We still got to figure out this 4 scores to count. But yeah, if all 4 of us have a decent Sunday and we get 3 decent ones tomorrow, then hopefully we can stand on that podium. I really like spraying Louis in the face with champagne.
And one last question, just about next week. Obviously, you're there at Troon. How much are you thinking about that as you play here, or is that in your mind? Maybe working certain shots that you might use there.
Yeah, definitely. Certainly in conditions like this, links golf, you hit it a little lower, or I tend to kind of flight the ball down a lot more, and it was nice to have conditions like this because I've been working on a shot with my driver, kind of a really straight, low stinger, and no pun intended. But it was, I've been working on that a lot, and I hit it 3 times today and hit it straight down the middle of the fairway every time. So yeah, I'm super happy with that, and that's good progress for next week.
Did you put a 2-iron in the bag?
I got 2-iron, and then I forgot my 1-iron in Florida. So they're building me a new 1-iron for next week.
Do we have questions in English, or do we need translation with Ileana? Anyone? Any translation? No? Okay,
Good.
great. Thank you so much, Dean.
Thank you.